What's up, everybody? Rob here to do another Ranking the Record. This is episode number 9, and as always, we'll go from worst to first. Kind of a lot of these albums don't really have bad tracks, period. Today's album, we're going to go with Sanctuary's Refuge Denied. Phenomenal album. Like a almost perfect album in my opinion. I'd call it perfect even with a cover on it. They did a killer version of the cover. So there's 9 tracks on this album as well. So I want to go from 9 to 1. If you like your heavy power metal, as you can hear, very unique voice with Whirl, and kind of a King Diamond meets Jeff Tate, early Jeff Tate sound to his voice, but with the heavier music. I mean, the album's so good it would crack my top 50 easily. All their albums are good. I don't have a problem with any other albums actually. But I'm going to get to start it, so we're not sitting here all day and me talking my ass off. Number 9 is White Rabbit, the cover of Jefferson Airplane's song. Really, really good cover. I'm not a big fan of the song, period, but I do like their cover of it. Really kick-ass cover song. And the only reason it's 9 is because it is a cover song. Speaking of, there it is now. Number 8 is Third War. For me, kind of the filler on the album, if you had to call one a filler. Not a big fan of that. Number 7 is Termination Force. Another great song. Pretty much 1 through 6 are kind of interchangeable. I listened to this 3 times yesterday because it was driving me crazy. This might be the hardest since Night Songs to rank. So number 6 is Veil of Disguise. Number 5 is Ascension to Destiny, which is a killer song. Every song on this album is killer. I'm going to say that word a lot on this album because it truly is. It's an album I can go through over and over and over again in a row and not once get tired of a song, even a cover song. We'll go with number 4 is Soldiers of Steel. Great. Very Queensryche-esque, early Queensryche-esque in that. But he can sing like a motherfucker. I mean, he can, pardon me, but he can sing his ass off. If you've never heard Sanctuary, you really need to. Number 3, 1 through 3. Literally, I can move that around like they're all ones. And number 3 is Sanctuary, which was a song before this. I love how it's nice and mellow when he just hits that super high note as he's singing the lyric. Number 2 is Battle Angels. This and number 1, and even number 3. It's so hard to do this. This is one of the things where I literally wrote it down 3 different ways each time I wrote it down. And I'm like, I gotta listen to it again. The Veil of Disguise is another song that I had a little higher that I thought was better in my mind when I thought of the album. This is another album I play a lot, but again, a little bit different listening to it when you're trying to do something like this. So number 2 is Battle Angels. One of their best songs ever. The first 3 songs on this album, the first 3 of the ranking, are their my favorite songs from the band. Over their 4 album, 3. I guess their last one is, 4. The last one's kind of a remaster of this with some extra stuff. Number 1 is Die For My Sins. One of the best songs ever. Probably a top 100 song for me ever. Just love this whole album. I love the heaviness. I love the punch of his voice in certain notes. His afflection on some of the way he sings his lyrics. You know, it doesn't line up with the music, which works for me. You get kind of boring when the singer is singing with the music instead of singing. It kind of sings away from the music instead of with it. I think that's one of my favorite parts about this band. The singer, Dane, passed away, unfortunately. Young, too. I can't remember. I think he was like, was it 56 or 57? Wasn't that old. But he was singing for a band called Nevermore. They put out quite a few albums, too. A little different. I mean, similar vocal approach. Music a little more modernized, but still a great band. I love them too. Vocals, I mean, you're always going to follow the vocalist. Band breaks up or splits up or does something else, the vocalist, if you like that band with the vocalist, you generally go follow him around. And I'm a vocalist person. I need to like the vocal of the group in order to be into it. And it can be a bad vocal. There's some bands like Diamond Rex which don't have a great vocal, but it works with the way they go. For Motorhead, I mean, doesn't have a great voice, but it works for people. It don't work for me, but it works for people. I like Lemmy as the person because he was pure, rock and roll and right down the line. But anyway, Sanctuary, Refuge Denied, one of my top albums of all time, I consider it. All their albums are really good. I mean, there's nothing on any of the albums that I don't like. So if you haven't checked out this album, check it out. I'd be really interested to see rankings on this album as well. I know we got a couple of big Sanctuary fans out there as well, like Andy. I don't know if Andy's watching these or not, but I'd be interested in his list. I'd be interested in who else is a Sanctuary fan? Damn it. There's two other people I can't think right now. Why can you sit here and think about this and know every damn thing, and as soon as you need to talk about it, you just go bye-bye. Alright guys, I'm getting out of here. I may do another episode today, so if I'm wearing the same shirt and shit, I always wear, this is my winter jacket basically. I may post it tonight, I may post it tomorrow. I'm just trying to space out some stuff in it since I'm not getting I'm not getting anything in right now. April has a couple pre-orders coming in for me, but I just got a lot to catch up on, man. I'm got slammed, but so sorry there hasn't been any updates, like collection updates. But thank you again for watching. Comment, list, as usual. I want to see what you guys think, especially about this album. And when I love an album so much, I'm always interested to see somebody else's who doesn't like it, which I can't see anybody not liking this who likes metal. Y'all have a good day, and we'll catch up real soon.